Well, there was one Democrat in 2016, early 2016, an action she took, now blowing the Wasserman-Schultz case wide open, the IT case, that is. Yes, the scandal just got a lot wider. The Conservative Tribune is now reporting that the liberal media has spent the better part of the past 2 weeks screaming about racism and President Donald Trump's response to the Charlottesville, Virginia violence as if he was actually there on the ground swinging clubs at Antifa himself. Yes, that's the picture that they would want to paint. Okay, well, there have been some other major political developments, major ones, in fact. One of them, the mainstream media clearly trying to ignore regarding the U.S. Representative Debbie Wasserman-Schultz, the shamed former DNC chairwoman. After this ever-growing scandal surrounding her former IT staffer, Abid Awan, and according to the Daily Caller, they state here an exclusive report, Daily Caller News Foundation, states that the chief of staff of the New York Democrat, Yvette Clarke, quietly wrote off $120,000 worth of missing electronics back in 2016. Now, the Daily Caller states that Clarke, who's chief of staff at the time, effectively dismissed the loss and prevented it from coming up in future audits by simply signing a form removing the equipment from a house-wide tracking system after one of the Awan brothers alerted the office the equipment was gone. The Pakistani-born brothers are now at the center of an FBI investigation over their IT work with dozens of congressional offices. They state here that all computer equipment used by congressional offices is obviously funded by the American taxpayer, and individual members can be personally liable for taxpayer-funded equipment that goes missing or is destroyed. That's according to the Daily Caller. They state here, however, a write-off system is in place to take care of minor problems, according to the Daily Caller, such as years-old BlackBerries being misplaced, minor items. Now, by writing off these missing electronics, they state here the chief of staff effectively prevented authorities from investigating the matter further, basically saying, it's just lost, it's gone, okay? But that clearly didn't stop everything from coming to light eventually. The entire situation is just more proof that the swamp of Washington is a lot dirtier than we ever could have imagined. Hopefully Trump can continue draining it so the corrupt politicians and their chiefs of staff no longer use taxpayer money for their cover-ups. What are your thoughts? Comment below. Subscribe for updates. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up and share this report on your social networks. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi. Hold on a minute. Before you go, I want to show you something. Take a look at these. Gold and silver coins. Do you have any of these? Well, I'm going to show you how. It's Gold Rush Month right now at Noble Gold. President Trump is making changes, and he is fighting to bring common sense back. This is a very, very positive thing. However, the bad news is a lot of damage has been caused by the previous administration, and it needs to be corrected. While the correction is being made, and it's real folks like you and me, who are going to pay for the cost of Obama's mistakes. Now, the bill, as you know, it always comes due. This means the government money, your money, P4, that was given in quantitative easing in the stock and bond market. It will be stopped. What happens when the money stops? A complete pullback, erasing substantial value off of your retirement portfolio. So here's the good news. Gold and silver, they will protect you from that pullback event. These metals have protected Americans' financial freedom before, and they will protect us again. Do yourself a favor, call Noble Gold today to get the balance, to get the balance into your retirement, your portfolio, and savings. Balance it desperately needs. So let's avoid the damage to come while we are making America great again. The number on the screen right there, call them right now, 888-596-7916, 888-596-716, and get yourself some solid gold in your portfolio. We'll see you at the next report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.